The return of the YouTube most hated creep. Bro, is it crazy he cannot get a regular job right now? I believe he has to like move away or something and just kind of maybe change his appearance or something like. But yeah, the what's his name? 319. I forgot.
What happens after a once beloved creator is outed as a predator and terminated off the platform? Do they accept their fate and leave the internet for good, or do they try and revive a dead career by any means necessary?
This is my 9 millionth attempt at trying to create a mother YouTube channel. We'll see how long this lasts. Probably won't last long at all.
Despite losing his entire audience and actively being hunted on the internet, EDP445 is still trying to make a comeback on YouTube. Unfortunately for him, it seems to be doing more harm than good. Hi, I'm the internet Anarchist.
It's so crazy he won't give up. Like, go back to just being a 9 to 5. I know it sucks, but like, you did it to yourself. He's a creep. Like, what do you mean? He should be in jail if anything. But you know how the internet is. If you expose someone on the internet, they don't go to jail. They just expose over like for the public. So I don't know which one's worse, right? At this point, like, oh, actually, jail will always be worse because you could die.
I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be exploring the deplorable downfall and return of YouTube's most infamous cupcake lover and predator, EDP445. As strange as it sounds, there was once a time on the internet when everyone didn't hate EDP. Back in the late 2010s, the YouTube community looked up to him as an entertaining creator who said whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
I'm not going to let a franchise, a corporation, or a place of business define who I am. Walmart fired me. And guess what? I couldn't be any more happier.
However, his brash attitude didn't come without consequences, as his channel was suspended in July 2017 and October 2018 due to mass reports from viewers. The negativity was so bad that YouTube refused to award him his 1 million subscriber play button in 2020.
Really?
YouTube is on that little... Once again, they will not send me my gold play button.
Oh shit.
Because according to them, my channel doesn't match the criteria.
Even though YouTube thought EDP didn't deserve a play button, his fans felt differently and took it upon themselves to make him one.
Holy shit. Wow.
Oh, so the middle one?
See the titanium holographic shit, it's like a 3D like.
Wait, does that say eat that? What the hell? Keep it real on these. Wow, dude.
It has like different colors up in the actual, silver part of it. You know what I mean?
Despite being somewhat of a divisive figure, EDP had the respect and support of the YouTube community. But sadly, all that was about to change, as EDP faced several allegations of inappropriate interactions with minors later that year.
Wow.
Stole a bra out the laundromat and I sniffed it and beat off to that mother. Okay.
To presenting his sick porn addiction over the years while showcasing how much of a woman-hating, lonely incel he is by texting several minors calling them cute, beautiful, and your babe, even after knowing their age.
The main set of allegations came from a creator named Cold Raven, who claimed EDP was using his Instagram account to message and collect pictures of minors. Not long after these accusations were made public, EDP would respond to Cold Raven in his typical crude tone.
EDP admits that he's out live on live stream. What the f are you trying to prove, bruh? Who are 15, 16, and 17 dressing like little skimpy ass trying to set motherfuckers up, trying to message me and shit, and then when I respond back, all of a sudden I'm the piece of shit? Nah, mother.
Wait, hold on. What did he say? Did I hear that right? So, because minors message you, you're the victim? Hold on, I gotta see this real quick. Hold on. What? Hold on. Wait, what?
What the f are you trying to prove, bruh? Who are 15, 16, and 17 dressing like little skimpy ass trying to set motherfuckers up, trying to message me and shit, and then when I respond back, all of a sudden I'm the piece of shit? Nah, mother, you're the fucking piece of shit.
You're not supposed to respond. Like, what the? You're not supposed to respond.
And something wrong with you?
While ADP was able to walk away from the incident with his platform, it showed he had a pattern of responding to PDF
weird.
allegations by claiming the people exposing him were at fault, something that would become extremely apparent in the coming months. By the 18th of April 2021, YouTube channel Predator Poachers, ran by Alex Rosen, caught EDP attempting to meet a supposed 13-year-old girl he'd been messaging on Instagram months prior.
Again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
A cupcake?
There was, you know, nothing that was one of the involved, because I'm not like that, you know. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
News of ADP's cupcake outing would spread across the internet like wildfire and prompt YouTube to terminate all of ADP's channels, which had over 2 million subscribers collectively. Despite being caught red-handed, ADP would still try to make Alex and the Predator Poacher team look like the bad guys using him for clout.
Chet Goldstein, or should I call you Alex Rosen? I've been making videos for coming up on 11 years now. I've seen punk ass, bitch made, hoe ass motherfuckers like yourself come and fucking go. Go from 10,000 subscribers and then automatically jump up to 108K because they're over here, you know, piggybacking, you know, off of the success of other fucking YouTubers.
Throughout the ordeal, ADP was unwilling to show any remorse for his actions and tried to pin the blame on someone else. As a result, the internet showed him no mercy and did everything in its power to ensure he'd never have an online career again. In the following months, ADP's Facebook and Instagram accounts.
Bro, like, the problem is he never took accountability at all. And like I said, he blamed it on, like, he was gonna go there for a cupcake. That's where like the meme come from. Yeah, dude, it's just so fucking weird. It's like he had to.
Official. You suck.
Yo, what up, cuz? Woo! How's it go? Bro, 72 months. Thank you so much, dude. Yo, cuz. I still haven't added you onto the trick-or-treating this drawing, by the way, cuz. So let me know what kind of character you want. But no, yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Let me know what you want. So we got so right now we have Jason Voorhees, Medusa, Chucky, Carrie, and a Pumpkin Reaper. And we're gonna add a vampire. And so yeah, let me know what kind of character you want to be added into the design. Let me know, dude. Thank you again for the support. I'm live early. Hell yeah.
Would be taken down, forcing him to move to more obscure platforms like 3Speak, with the post reading, 3Speak TV is where you can find me. Glad to be back making content for y'all. ADP wouldn't be back for very long, as his page on 3Speak would later be taken down. Around this time, ADP tried to launch a personal website, adp445.com, but it would never make it off the ground. Going after his online prospects wasn't enough for former fans, as soon they went after his personal life. They got him fired from various ride-sharing apps. They posted about him working at McDonald's.
Recently known ED fucking P. This man's known for being an Eagles fan, working at the Clown, the Frown.
You got no, I don't have a zombie. I'll put that right now. Yeah, I don't got a I don't got a zombie. Hold on, let me put that right now real quick. Hold up. Don't worry, I will edit this part out. I swear I will edit this part out. Let me just do this real quick. Let me see. Quick. So we got a vampire and then okay, cause zombie. Cool. All right, cool. I had your name. So like, here's the design, by the way. The drawing. You guys are curious about it. Here it is. So it's gonna end like in 2 weeks, like pretty much on the 14th around there. Because the next one is gonna be pretty much Christmas theme, obviously, and it's gonna be based around ice cream bars. So I still have an idea, but I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm gonna do with it first. But that it will be until like so it'll be like a month and a half for that. So, but thank you again so much for the resub. I really appreciate you watching a video called "Return of the YouTube Most Hated Creep."
On Mickey D's.
They even revealed the address of his CVS store security job.
Reach a level on YouTube where people, recognize you and they're giving you money and you're making really good money.
It was clear the trolls were doing everything in their power to make EDP's life a living hell. However,
Damn.
his next move would only add more fuel to the fire.
Oh
On the
my
25th of March
God.
2023, EDP attempted to rewrite the events surrounding his fall from grace, with a post titled, "The events that led up to my setup." During the post he wrote, "I want to go into specific detail about the events that led up to my setup because I don't feel like it was entirely clear in the video I released." EDP went on to claim that Alex Rosen had initially presented him with a filming opportunity, but didn't specify what the role was about. Reading,
What?
"He told me that he had a film opportunity and wanted to know if I was interested. The email didn't address what type of film it was or
my
the type of role
God,
that
really?
he
I
potentially
did not
acting
know
out
this,
if
by
I
the
was
way.
selected. I deleted all of my emails and
Because when this came out, I was like, damn, this guy's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's disgusting, like all this stuff, right? And that was that. Like, once the story's out, the story's out. You know, people want to keep updated on that. I really don't keep updated on a lot of things. But bro, this guy was so desperate to get his YouTube career back that he was trying to make up lies just so like people could feel bad for him, or like he got set up, he got played. Bro, this guy is a fucking weirdo, man. He defended it earlier, like, oh my God, man. Yeah, like thank God he's not like no longer a part of the YouTube world. We don't need a person like that in the YouTube world. It's just weird, man. Just give up on it, dude. It's not like just move on. Like, you're no longer gonna get what you used to have when you were a big YouTuber. That's no longer gonna happen anymore. So this guy is pretty much a old YouTuber who used to do like kind of like sports or something like that. I don't know exactly what, but so what happened is that he got allegations of him talking to minors multiple times, and then he got quote unquote set up, on his words, that he was gonna meet he was gonna meet an underage girl, but it was a predator hunter kind of YouTuber that was kind of set him up in that kind of context. And ever since then, he's been trying to make new YouTube content or new YouTube accounts to like make a comeback as a content creator, as a YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. But everybody's like, hell no, F off. We don't want a person like you on the YouTube space. So that's what's going on right now. I guess he's been trying to return still, and he's made this weird ass post that say he got pretty much played, or he got set up by another YouTuber that was gonna be like for a part in a video or something.
Unfortunately, this is one of the emails I was unable to retrieve
pretty
and
much.
forward to my attorney. Following this, EDP claimed that Alex had set a date and time to meet up for his audition, and that it would not be going off a script, but an improvised act. Reading, Chet, who is Alex, responded and confirmed that the location was correct. He also provided a date and time and informed me that they would have me act out / improv a random scene to determine if I was fit for the part. I was confident that this was a legit film opportunity. To add some credibility to his claims, EDP stated that there was a witness that day who saw the entire incident and even asked them to come forward with their story. Reading, I know that there is an eyewitness out there that drove by the Rite Aid and filmed me and Javier having our conversation when we first met up. If that person can come forward and present this important footage with a timestamp of 1:45 on April 18th, 2021, it can help me solidify the evidence that I've presented so far. To summarize, EDP wanted people to believe that he wasn't there that day to get a cupcake, but instead was doing an improv act at Alex Rosen's request while bystanders were filming. It was a strange tale to say the least. However, no one was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, as commenters pointed out various issues with his side of the story and the evidence presented. Reading, you can clearly see that screenshot of the email is fake and photoshopped. You need to stop lying because nobody believes in you and seek professional help, as well as you can't retrofit multiple allegations paired to you being caught in the sting. Your arguments may be more substantiated if this was an isolated incident, but it was not. That's the biggest hindrance. Accept and move on. Better yourself, and maybe your life will be on a different trajectory. But it's not, because you can't do that. If lying to people wouldn't restore his career, then EDP tried to take a different route. Apologizing. By the 7th of July 2023,
Wait, finally
EDP would post his first
apologized?
apology video, which started with him trying to emotionally appeal viewers.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to my loving, supporting, caring friends and family. Without you guys,
to be honest with you, I probably would have been fucking committed suicide. I've had a few close calls, you know what I mean? And each and every single time you guys have.
So after everything you've been putting out, saying that like everything they tried to get out of it, you say you got set up, etc. He was like, all right, fine. None of it worked. Let me just do the apology video.
Gave me the biggest, most heartwarming hug.
ADP continued this by doing the right thing and taking responsibility for his deplorable behavior.
I don't want to come on here, cry, boo-hoo, beg for people's forgiveness, you know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for in the distant future is redemption. You know what I mean? The only thing that I'm trying to go for
redemption
is to restore honor and to restore a positive outlook on my name.
In addition to this, ADP claimed he'd be seeking professional help.
Like I mentioned before, man, I'm seeking the proper help that I need to seek out. Doing what.
You know what the messed up thing is? He got lucky they got exposed on YouTube, or else, because if they got exposed to, obviously from police officers, you'd be in jail, be in prison, and you guys already know what they do to those people. And so, that is the weird, most effed up thing, right? That because he got exposed on YouTube, he's still a free person. There's no criminal record of him doing it. It's just the public. He's publicly shunned, right? But he's not like a criminal in the law officially, which is like fucking A, man. That's why I'm not a big fan of like these YouTubers doing these like catch a predator type content like Vitality, because I personally feel that none of it's real or true, that they can't even use it to like for the law or get them out in the street, right? That's why it's like it's just no, it doesn't work that way. And if you know something, you caught something, you should let the police know or something. Figure out to make it legal for them to go into prison.
Whatever I can to make sure that this does not happen again.
While ADP's apology had a hint of remorse, he failed to directly address his crimes and refused to apologize to his victims. Details that the rest of the internet would pick up on.
There you go.
And I don't even think this apology is genuine. This feels once again like another plan of his to try and crawl back online.
Yep.
Because he has done it so many times before.
He never said anything.
He can't even address the actual issue itself. And like not only the cupcake incident, he doesn't even mention the other victims outside of that either.
On one side, some viewers wanted to believe ADP was ready to turn a new leaf and stop his cupcake chasing ways. On the other, some viewers rightfully assumed ADP was only apologizing to recover his platform and would go back to his old ways given the chance. Unfortunately for ADP, this assumption would prove to be correct only a few months after his apology. On the 9th of October 2023, Gideon and Skater Jane would conduct the second sting operation on ADP.
They caught him again.
The only difference this time was that ADP was messaging an actual 8-year-old girl and was trying to meet her at his dialysis appointment.
Many of you might know a fellow that goes by the name EDP445, aka Bryant Moreland is his legal name. It seems that in the last couple months he's been talking to an actual factual organist girl.
When Gideon and Skater Gene finally got to confront ADP about his disgusting behavior,
he was wearing a cupcake costume,
and claimed it was illegal for them to film him.
Well, Brian, I am with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm just seldom at a loss for words. You know, 2 years ago you were caught.
Oh, by the way, it's illegal for you guys to film me here?
Within minutes of being caught in the act, ADP would lash out at his victim and say this.
Oh my god.
He's texting me right now still.
What is he saying?
He told me, fuck you, bitch. That's what he said.
We got him.
And I'm already here. I filed the report.
Looking at ADP now, it was obvious that he didn't care about redemption or getting help. All ADP cared about was restoring his long-dead internet career. Thankfully, the internet wouldn't let him do that, but that didn't stop him from trying. By the 1st of August 2024, ADP uploaded a video titled Here We Go to a channel he created the year before. In the video, he expressed concern about the possibility of the channel being deleted.
Alright y'all, so this is my 9 millionth attempt at trying to create a motherfucking YouTube channel. We'll see how long this fucking bullshit lasts. Probably won't last fucking long at all, to be honest with you.
To mitigate the inevitable backlash, EDP would disable the dislike button, as well as delete as many negative comments as possible.
YouTube did that
but
already.
he couldn't delete them all,
Nowadays.
with comments reading, "How many times we got to teach you a lesson, old man?" Collab with Ava Chris Tyson and Dr. Disrespect, as well as, "Hide your kids, everyone."
No.
Literally, EDP is hungry and looking to flex like he did that one boxer at Walmart. Despite the trolling, EDP would continue to make videos discussing various odd topics like adult content and conspiracy theories.
What?
However, two particular videos would stay.
Mistakes were made. Destroying this drumstick. The real reason Philly hates Dallas. Eagles versus Packers week 1. Jalen Hurts is stupid. Wait, what? Employ a local worker as a effing attitude. That Alice's post treatment. White Castle is effing garbage. What are these thumbnails, man?
Stand out amongst the rest and give some insight into his current mental state. The first one is his mistake.
That's that true? He still gets views, by the way. It's probably like this, like up, but he still gets views, by the way. This is why he's still making the money. I don't know if he's monetized, by the way. I don't know if any of these are monetized, by the way.
To a made video, which saw EDP defending his predatory behavior by claiming he was in a quote dark place.
There's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand.
Understand what?
Where you were at that point in time in your life. Addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that.
What?
I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life, a very dark place.
EDP would further defend himself by stating that people who make such mistakes should seek help and implied that they should be forgiven.
Take responsibility for your actions. Take accountability for your actions. Understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me.
What's even more strange is how EDP assumes apologizing to friends and family means he's showing remorse.
Just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. I have sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends.
EDP's logic was obviously warped beyond recognition.
What? That's not how that works online, man. Like, if you quote unquote portray your audience, you have to apologize to your audience because that's your whole pretty much career on YouTube is your audience. I mean, that's how it works. That's how it is. That's how it goes. I don't know. Like, this is so weird. It's like, bro, your audience does not give a shit about your friends. Do not give a shit about your family because they're not watching them as a content creator. They're watching you as a content creator. So it's like, all he had to do, and it is a weird messed up, by the way. I'm happy he didn't do it, by the way. All he had to do was make an apology video, like a genuine or even act genuine. You know how apology videos are. For the most part, you don't know what's real, you don't know what's true. I don't judge the apology videos because again, you just don't know when it's real or not, right? Like for the most part. I mean, we've seen some weird ones with like the dance one or the ukulele one. So it's like kind of like, oh, okay. They could have been genuine, but it came out weird, right? Anyways, all you had to do was just do like an apology thing of like actual apology. Like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. It is what it is. I am gonna be gone for a while. Hopefully he does actually seem therapy and all that. Because again, technically he's still not officially a criminal in the law. He is the criminal through the public eye, which is I think is worse or it's bad either way, especially for his YouTube career. But technically he is still out there. He's still doing this shit, dude. He still doesn't see the problem that he was doing, messaging underage girls, bro. The video a long ago when he first got caught, he was like, oh, they were messaging me and I just messaged back and I'm the criminal. Yes, dumbass, you're not supposed to message them at all. If they message you, you ignore them. You don't talk to them. Or you could even just be like, I always say like, just don't message back. But you could even go like, hey, it's inappropriate. Thanks for being a fan. That's it. I don't know. But most thing, just don't respond to anything like that. Because that's just weird. Like that's just like pushing a boundary, hardcore boundary. Nobody wants to be held accountable for anything anymore. I mean, it's hard. It's an ego hard thing. Like even me, I had hard times of like like apologizing or held accountable, especially when I was younger, right? Obviously, but even like to this day, there's still times it's hard. But like you gotta know, you just gotta do it. You just have to do it. Like for example, I got into a car accident not that long ago, like literally like a couple days ago, and it wasn't like a hardcore car accident. It was more where I was in an angle. It was my fault, right? It was 100% my fault. I was in an angle on the stop line, so the car's passing me by because it was a highway. It was like pushing my car, I was shaking my car, and it hit the car in front of me. Like it didn't like hit hard or anything like that. It just like pushed a little bit, right? Luckily, like it didn't do no damage. But I could have easily be like, yo, this and that. But I was like, no, just like it was embarrassing, but I just apologized, this and that, and they let me go. But obviously this is way different with his stupid apology. It's just like, oh, I apologize to my friends and my family. Bro, that's not how YouTube works. You gotta apologize to your audience. Like, what the fudge?
But no one expected him to pin the blame on the minors he was messaging.
I made a video
There we go.
a long time ago where I talked about obviously adults should be held accountable. They should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults.
During his rant, ADP would also get flashbacks to the very sting operations that ruined his career.
I get what he's saying. 100%, right? Obviously, parents should like telling their kids do not message older people, especially online, right? Like predators, etc., right? That's an obvious thing. That's like, duh. But that's the problem what he's always been doing. He's always been trying to deflect everything that he did wrong into other people. You know what I mean? He always like, oh no, it's my fault, but also it's their fault because of this, and this. But it's my fault. Like, you know what I mean? It should just been my fault and that's it. Just stop bullshitting your way out kind of thing, you know?
And labeled the people exposing him as fake wannabes.
This one chick, she messaged me, right? And she goes, oh my God, are you the real EDP? I respond back with, bitch, how old are you? And who the fuck sent you? Right? Because I know fucking well Skeeter, John, Jidion, and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers, more than likely they fucking sent you.
ADP would even go as far as subtly threatening those who exposed him with lethal action.
Just because you think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck? Under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people? And then when they've decided that they've had enough and they pull out that gun and they shoot your motherfucking ass, right? All of a sudden, it was just a prank.
The other recent upload that highlights EDP's lack of regret towards his predatory past was the Answering Tough/Interesting Questions video. Around 16 minutes into the video, EDP gave this response to a question regarding his life after the cupcake incident.
Number 9, how has life been after what has happened? Life's been fucking great. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, you know? I know a lot of motherfuckers were expecting me to be on some homeless bullshit and, you know, not have my shit together and be down at the welfare office begging for food stamps and shit. Nah, my nigga, that's not the case, dude. Life has been fucking great, dude. As a matter of fact, as much as it sucked to go through that entire ordeal, it's kind of like it was God's way of saying, you know what? I need to make something dramatic happen in your life because you're hanging around the wrong fucking people.
From EDP's perspective, everyone else was at fault for trying to expose his inappropriate activity with minors, and anyone who thought otherwise was a troll harassing him. As delusional as this perspective may seem, there was still a group of small hardcore fans who still supported EDP and wanted to see him continue making content. Looking at his current channel,
which is crazy, but that's how it works, man. You know the sad thing is, guys, if you're a big enough content creator, You could get away with almost anything. You may lose a lot of your audience, but most part, there will always be fans. There will always be fans. I miss the original EDP Rise to Fame. So glad I get to live through the resurrection. We need more of these kind of videos. Love it. Prime EDP is back. Nothing can beat us. That's how messed up it is. Bro, we've seen it with like another recent one with Dr. Respect. He should have been shunned out. He should have been out of the industry, right? Well, because he's too big, nope. People still watch him. People still support him. That's how the world that we live in. Like, if people like you so much, they'll erase the bad things that you've done, right? The weirdest things you've done, right? Like, this guy is like a PDF file. The same thing with like Dr. Suspect. He messages a goddamn minor sexually, and he admitted it. This is not like a non-fact kind of thing, right? But no, because they're too big, they will always have fans. They will always have people watching them. It's a sad world, but yet that's how it works in the entertainment industry.
Looking at his current channel, EDP has over 25,000 subscribers and counting. However, considering his track record, it's unlikely that EDP's new platform will last much longer, especially after the release of this video. EDP445 is the prime example of the phrase, "you can't teach an old dog new tricks." He's still desperately clinging to a deteriorated career while trying to make the same content from his 2016 era. Time and time again, the internet has shown EDP that he is no longer welcome and made sure all of his social media accounts were banned. With that in mind, one can only assume that his current channel will receive the same fate, or maybe
hopefully,
the internet has given up wiping off the stain that is EDP445. For as long as Jack Doherty has been on the
Freaking A, man. I still can't believe he's still doing content, man. He's still on YouTube. Shout out to the one guy on Twitter that said, I wanted to meet EDP, but now I turned 18, so I can't anymore. Oh my god. How does the predator disappear? Something happens, comes back, repeat. Pretty much. It's like Team Rocket always returns once in a while, but is never fully, truly a threat. I'm not gonna let a franchise and corporation define who I am. He says that was 100% certain when his entire room is covered in Eagles memorabilia. That's true. That's true. EDP Don't Touch Me. Back in the late 2010s was the cursed sentence. I feel like a boomer now. It's actually really sad to see that he had a fan base genuinely cared about him. Even made him his own play button. He not only hurt so many people, but lost so many of his personal life, but also lost a real dedicated fan base. Technically, he actually gained a real dedicated fan base, which is the weirdest thing ever. Think about it. People are still watching him to this day. That is the messed up thing in the world, man. Yeah. I was today's years old when I found Dark Suspect and EDP wore the same glasses. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, it's just messed up, man. It is the messed up world that we live in, honestly. Like, things you shouldn't be able to come back from, you could come back from if you're a big enough celebrity or content creator.